You've got the life you were told to want. Ambition built on ambition, measured in milestones and reflected in the admiring eyes of others. Your calendar is a fortress of productivity. An a soldier standing guard against stillness. Your goals are high, your trajectory is upward, and by every external measure, you're a success story. But then the noise of the day finally fades. The awards have been collected, the tasks have been checked off, and a deep, unsettling silence descends. You stand before the reflection of your own life, and you feel nothing. A hollowness, an ache that no achievement can seem to soothe. This is a story about two reflections that define our lives. The first is the scroll, that relentless, shimmering feed, showing a world of endless striving. The second is the mirror, an ancient, quiet glass that holds the unwavering truth of who you are. We're going to explore the kingdom of the scroll, understand why its promises leave us feeling so empty, and discover how the timeless wisdom of the mirror can lead us back to a life that isn't just productive, but truly, deeply present. Let's talk about the scroll. It isn't made of parchment and ink. It's made of light, code, and a relentless push forward. It's the glowing rectangle in your pocket, the crowded calendar on your screen, the project management board that slices your life into tasks and deadlines. It's a kingdom built on a powerful, seductive promise: effectiveness. If this kingdom had a patron saint, it might be Stephen Covey, whose 7 Habits of Highly Effective People became a kind of Bible for a generation hungry for control. The scroll whispers these habits to us like commandments. Be proactive, it demands, so we hustle and act upon the world before it can act on us. Begin with the end in mind, it instructs, so we find ourselves mapping out our funerals before we've truly lived. Uncertainties defining success by a future eulogy instead of a present feeling. Put first things first, it preaches, and we become masters of the urgent important matrix, fighting a war against distraction. In the kingdom of the scroll, life isn't a mystery to be lived. It's a problem to be solved, a project to be managed. Its language is all metrics, key performance indicators, and optimization. We're taught to build our lives like an engineer builds a skyscraper. Clear blueprint, strong foundations, and an unwavering focus on the top. The tools are incredible, the logic flawless. We follow the rules, we climb the ladder, we build the brand, embarrassment, the goal, and then silence. Psychologists have a name for this: the arrival fallacy. It's the mistaken belief that once you arrive at your goal, the promotion, the dream house, the finish line, you'll finally unlock a state of permanent happiness. But what no one tells you about the kingdom of the scroll is that after every summit, there's a cliff, a silent dopamine crash. The thrill was never really in the arrival, it was in the chase. The energy wasn't in the accomplishment, but in the striving. And once the striving stops, an unnerving void appears. You get to the top of the mountain only to find it's empty. And you're left asking, is this all there is? This is the central trick of the scroll. It promises fulfillment through action, but only delivers a temporary break from our own inner emptiness. It teaches us to mistake structure for soul and discipline for meaning. The life it helps us build is often a marvel of efficiency, a testament to human potential. But it's a life designed from the outside in. We learn to crave external validation, the praise, the promotion, the prize, the likes, as our main source of fuel. We tie our well-being to what other people say or do, and when that external praise fades, and it always does, we're left alone, anxious, and deeply empty. The world's applause can't fill the silence in your own soul. The tragedy isn't that we failed. The tragedy is that we set a game we were never meant to play. And in doing so, we mastered the schedule, but lost ourselves in that hollow feeling. It's not a personal failing. It's not a bug in your system. It's a feature of the world the scroll has built. Let's be very clear. Burnout isn't the price you pay for success. It's your soul pulling the emergency brake. It's a state of growth confusion where your external life has sprinted miles ahead, leaving your inner self completely behind. The scroll, in all its shimmering brilliance, operates on a huge misunderstanding of what it means to be human. It sees a person as a resource to be optimized, a machine whose output can be endlessly increased. It whispers a seductive lie. If you can just organize your time perfectly, eliminate all inefficiency, be more, do more, achieve more, you'll find peace. But that's like trying to quench a thirst with drinking salt water. The more you drink, the thirstier you get. The more you organize, the more you realize the most important parts of life can't be organized at all. The scroll casts a shadow over everything. It haunts us with the ghost of productivity past, reminding us of wasted moments and missed opportunities. It tortures us with the ghost of productivity future, showing us terrifying visions of falling behind and becoming irrelevant. And worst of all, it blinds us to the present moment, the only place where life is actually happening. This creates a constant inner conflict. Your actions, all meticulously planned, become disconnected from your values. Those quiet, deep truths about what you actually want. You're told to be proactive, but you feel totally reactive, constantly jumping at notifications and the demands of others. You're told to synergize, but you feel more disconnected than ever. You're told to sharpen the saw for renewal, but it just feels like another task. Productivity, disguised as self-care. The greatest crime of the scroll is that it makes our worth feel conditional. When the system crashes, illness, loss, crisis, it forces silence. And in that silence, we find the mirror. It's often in the heart of this exhaustion, in the quiet despair of a success that feels like failure, that we finally start looking for a different kind of wisdom. We stumble through the dark, searching not for another list or another goal, but for something real. And it's there, in the stillness, that we find it. Not a scroll, but a mirror. The mirror isn't the polished chrome of modern ambition. It's an old quiet glass, maybe a little dusty. It doesn't reflect what you've done. It doesn't show your titles, your awards, or your bank account. It only reflects what is. It reflects you. Its wisdom doesn't shout, it resonates. It speaks with the voice of the Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius. The mirror doesn't offer you 7 new habits. It offers a single, revolutionary idea. The world outside of you isn't the source of your suffering or your salvation. Your inner world is. The scroll teaches you to judge your day by its productivity. The mirror, channeling Aurelius, asks you to judge it by your character. Your value isn't in what you accomplish, but in how you act. With justice, with kindness, with courage, with self-control. These are the soul's metrics. Looking into the mirror is at first uncomfortable. It requires stillness. It demands we sit with the very feelings the scroll taught us to outrun. This quiet presence is the antidote. From this place, a new set of habits can emerge. Not habits of efficiency, but habits of being, presence, harassed, compassion, sacred attention. This journey from the scroll to the mirror is a personal one. Oakable, it can feel lonely. So, let's break that silence together. In the comments below, share one small way you try to find a moment of mirror reflection in a life dominated by the scroll. Your story might be the light someone else, lost in the noise, really needs to see today. In the end, we all stand between two reflections. One is the endless, shimmering scroll. The other is the ancient, quiet mirror. The great task of a modern life isn't to choose one over the other. It's to learn to hold both. True success isn't a life that's merely productive. It's a life that's profoundly present,